Hi everyone, this is Shannon with apextarotpurespirit, and I'm here to do our second daily reading today for the 20th of November. Let's go ahead and get started here. Thank you, Sweet Divine, for clear defined messages. I think I'll do a spread here, and I will be working on the element readings here shortly, so if you want those notifications, make sure that you are hitting the bell on the side where the subscribe button is. And thank you for your likes and your comments and your subscribes and your support for this channel. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sweet Divine, for clear defined messages. Knock that energy out of these cards here and start fresh here. Thank you, Sweet Divine. What do we need to know? What's around us? What's positive? And what's the energy that we need to avoid? I bind and block all negative forces, and I command for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the sweet truth to come forth. Healing for the soul, the mind, and the body to come forth by your word. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, which this actually, bittersweet is what I'm hearing with this card. This is a card of abandoning something because the emotions that you've invested in just, it's heartbreaking to you. It's not fulfilling. There's a deeper meaning to life, and you and I know it, and this is about getting up and walking away and going finding the thing that you are wishing for emotional stability that really just comes from the divine. But this is you and I realizing that we must walk away from the emotional things that are drowning us. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is coming out here, this heartbreak. For some people to have to do this, but you're going towards your satisfaction if you've sat down and really contemplated things and getting beyond superficial things that exist in people, and knowing that, you know what, there's more to life than what it is that I've invested in that's never given me anything of satisfaction. I've got to get up and walk away and go find my satisfaction. Okay, so that's what the Eight of Cups talks about. It's a new beginning with the Eight, and it takes personal power to get up and do that and to walk away from all those emotional hidden things that you're allowing to come to the surface here. So that's it, what's around us, walking away from things that just don't matter anymore. What's positive about this is that this card talks about waiting, okay? But what's positive is if you've gotten up and walked away, or what's around you is that energy today is that you really took the time to stabilize yourself and get grounded, to know that through your waiting process, you just weren't all everywhere with those emotions. What's positive is that you really did sit down, like I said, and you're manifesting something that's positive, because you can see further beyond. Yes, you're walking away. Yes, you're not there to your wish fulfillment yet, but you have dug something up of value to know that you're more valuable than sitting here in these kind of investments that don't pay out for you. And what's positive is that you see by walking away what is on the tree for you to pick in the future, because it's there. It's already shown. Okay, in just a few days it's going to be ripe. Okay, because you've already dug up one. When you walk away from things that don't matter anymore, whatever that means for you. So what's the negative energies around us today? Well, it's going to be negative if we do not take this thing, for one thing, from the heavens. Okay, now for some of you all, what can be negative is your health, because Pentacles could represent health. Okay, or losing something of value. You know, if you're walking away from somebody who thought you were valuable to them, but for some reason it wasn't working out for you on your end, then for some people this is going to be, you know, especially some people want to be around you just because you got something. Okay, that's negative. Okay, what's negative is not taking this pentacle either from the heavens itself. That's something grounded for you to grow and put in the ground to continue. Okay, because this makes work. Okay, positive and negative together is a working thing to balance something out. This is 8. 8 of Pentacles is your mastery. It's apprenticeship. It's putting that hard work in. Okay, and it represents your tasks, your skills, developing whatever it is. Okay, what's negative is not taking this and doing something with it, not making it prosper, not gaining any knowledge. That's what's negative. And you must turn that negative into a positive because it's something coming out of heaven. Okay? What's negative for some people is, like I said, what they've invested in. That's caused them to have to get up and walk away. But hopefully you learn something from that. We live and we learn. Right? Yeah, because something's very much over. That's been backstabbing. It's been hard. So if this is health issues, what's negative, because the Pentacles can represent your health. Something's ending and beginning, though, even out of something negative. What I said when we first started this. I almost said that this breaks the 10, because the 10 breaks down to the ace. And, you know, apparently, I guess, for some of you, if you've walked away from something, even though it has been sad for you, it's over, it's still profitable. Still profitable, because at the bottom of the deck is profit for doing it. Yes, you got to start over. Yes, you got to build again. But you are headed to your wish fulfillment here. Absolutely. I'm going to take a rune on this video instead of doing a whole nother video. I may do that, start doing that. There's profit here, though. A lot of it. This is what's positive. And at the bottom of the deck is positive. Even though what's negative is a loss from the 10, it's still, you've dug something up here. That makes 17 pentacles. 17 is the star energy. It's guidance. Well, when you dig something up to check something and you see, okay, well, I know I got all this here. I'm guided to know that I need to come back tomorrow and check it again, because eventually, even overnight, something can just be ripe. Okay? Even though you just got one down here, and this is what's in the negative, that you weren't able to pick all of them at once. Something has ended, though, to become profit in the end. Healing. Something's been a fight. A major fight. You have to stay. It's been emotional, but it's profitable for you to walk away. Truth, this is about breakthrough. The 10 of Swords, because it also breaks down to the Ace. There's truth here about something that has caused something to end. And for some it's profitable and some it's not. But it's really your choice how you start your new foundation here. How you're going to cultivate your ground now. You got to break up that fallow ground and begin again. And when you do that, it will grow. It will heal. It will guide the way. It'll be successful. That's what the star energy represents. You have to be optimistic about it. Let's take a rune here and see what Spirit wants you to know. So, I think this is the C or the K, but it also looks like a V to me. I'll have to see what it is in the book. So, a C, a K, a V, if that means anything. Yeah, it's the number 6 in the runic, and it is the C and or the K. It's the Kanaz, I don't know how you pronounce it. But it also looks like a V, so if any of those letters mean anything, first, middle, last name, then so be it. If the number 6, which is also a 33, it's a master number. We talked about that today. It's about compassion. It's about blessings. It's about courage. It's about knowing that all things are possible, even if this one pentacle here that was invested in was negative, in the negative energy. It's negative. You don't take this and rebuild. Even though you've plucked up one in the positive, you already see the rest here on this tree. If you get up and walk away from things that do not serve you, there's healing here. There's a whole bunch of it waiting. There's inheritance here. There's wealth. There's knowledge here with this card. This is satisfaction. This is your possessions. Okay? And if somebody lost their possessions, like I said, the heavens will come back in and offer it to you. It's up to you if you take that. We have a picture of I'm thinking in my mind, the 4 of Cups, where the cup's trying to be offered from the heavens, but it's your choice. It's your choice. You're going to sit there and not walk away and go get your 9 of Cups and get your wish fulfillment. What's positive is that, like I said, you know there's other things out there on the tree. Maybe what's negative and what's showing here is this one here. And what's negative for you is that you just thought it was going to be more. Well, it still is going to be more. What's positive is to be patient. This card's about being patient. Negotiating things differently next time. Knowing that your work will pay off when you're patient. This is about having new goals and waiting for them. New strategies. Even at being at a crossroad. So let's take a look at this, because it's 6. If I want to take that up to the high arcana, it's about decisions, the Lover's card. That came out in the first reading in the good tarot deck that I used. It's about getting into harmony. Okay, well, obviously emotions are not in harmony if you have to get up and walk away from things that you invested in that did not pay off. But yet it's profitable for you to come to the realization to do that and to make that decision. The Lover's card represents those choices that you make. Learning from that. It's marriages, it's your duality and your polarity within you. It's the masculine and feminine energies. It's the perfect union of some kind that you're getting up and walking away. Maybe you've been lonely for a long time. Now you decide, no, I do know what I want. I don't want to be alone anymore. Whatever that emotional thing is for you, it's profitable for you to be patient in walking away from things that don't matter to you anymore. Let's see what this means out of the book here. 6 is about balancing. If I want to look at the 7 is also about balancing the 7th houses. It's about justice. It's a seeker of truth. So, It's a torch. So it's passion. It's fire. Okay, we're fixing to go into the Sagittarius season. And happy birthday to any of you Scorpios out there. You guys are the 8th house. Things coming to the surface. Transformation with that energy. Okay, but this represents a torch and skill and truth and illumination. Okay, you're illuminated, knowing you got to get up. Scorpio energy going right into Sagittarius energy. It is passing the torch off from one house to the next. If we want to look at it by the zodiac itself, because it is a fire energy, going from water to fire, something steamy, being illuminated with the truth, because the 9th house is about the truth. This is about clarification, purification. Water will purify you, and the truth purifies us. Forgiveness. Yes. If we don't forgive, we're not forgiven, y'all. We live in misery if we just sit in our emotions all the time without forgiving. So forgiveness, a solution to a problem. Perils and trouble and misunderstandings overcome. And it represents justice assured. That's beautiful. We were just talking about the 7th house is about balancing. That takes you right up to justice if we take it to the high arcana. Because the 7th house rules over that card. Beautiful. I didn't want to pull myself up in the camera today because of all my hair problems that I've been having. This is a new day, y'all. It's time to forgive and to be forgiven. It's time to face the truth. I've been saying that for a while. People know what to do. They know what to do. Let us do it. Let us not be depressed because when we plucked up one pentacle here, whatever that is, don't be depressed because we couldn't get the rest of it yet. This is what's positive. It's funny because that looks like, oh my gosh, had to wait a little bit longer. Yes, but it's in our positive. It's in our positive position. The 9th house that we're fixing to go into is about being patient. Not easy. Not easy. And what's negative is only the one that we got up. But what's positive is that we see so much more on the tree. And the overall energy is the 10, which makes 17, which is healing. So anyway, kind of a different reading. But anyway, Spirit's just really been really serious here lately. And sometimes I like that, and sometimes I don't, because it's really draining to my spirit when you do this kind of work. But this is my work. And it's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I'm called to do. And that's what I shall do. Anyway, I hope y'all have a fantastically blessed day. Like I said, if you guys want a notification on your element readings, hit the little bell on the side. Shalom.